Imposter syndrome is something that's really quite unique because of how we put these two words together. So if we think of what is an imposter is someone who's pretending to be someone or something else. A syndrome is often referred to a disease, a recurring or chronic experience. And when we put imposter syndrome together, its definition isn't about someone who's pretending intentionally to be someone else. It's an internal experience of not feeling or believing that you're as competent as other people perceive you to be, that you're as deserving as you are, that you should be in the position that you currently are in. And so from an emotional intelligence standpoint, when we take a look at imposter syndrome, we're basically looking at the self-perception realm of emotional intelligence. And when we're looking at the self-perception realm and considering imposter syndrome, this internal experience of not believing that you're deserving as competent or true, authentic, we have to look at three skills in particular: self-regard, self-actualization, and emotional self-awareness. So if we think of the foundation of our emotional intelligence is first being able to pay attention to our emotional self-awareness, triggers or signals in our emotional state that are alerting us to something going on, then imposter syndrome, we can start to identify it internally as what triggers the experience. We might not feel like an imposter about everything, but we might feel like an imposter about some things. And so paying attention to what are the triggers is really important, because then we can start to trace those threads or pull on those threads and explore what's happening there. And when we look at the self-perception realm, one of the supporting emotional intelligence skills for our accuracy in our self-perception is reality testing. When we're emotional, can we be objective? When we're experiencing imposter syndrome, which often elevates anxiety, do we have the capacity to be objective, to assess ourselves, our strengths and our weaknesses, our value and our contribution? And oftentimes, this low level of self-regard, based on a low level of reality testing, is what is the contributing factor to the experience of imposter syndrome. So you close the gap in those two skills, and you remove the syndrome experience.